Hello everyone, this is Planet Hero Space and now I'm gonna introduce you a new great hero named Timmy. Timmy is a range damage dealer who deals a lot of damage by his skills instead of auto attacks. As you see, he has a rocket launcher on his back which gives him ability to fly, shoot with toxic liquids and rockets, and release a barrel which poisons the enemies. I'll start with his skills and at the same time I'll tell you about his rune set and sparks. First skill, Metal Slug. Timmy launches a rocket to an enemy, dealing 8 damage and giving a slowdown. But if you'll take a rune Frag Slugs, then instead of slowing down the target, this skill will give a larger damage with some radius of explosion. You can add a slowdown by getting a spark called Reluctancy. The result is that Timmy can use a first skill and deal a huge damage with some slowdown. Second skill, Dirty Trick. Timmy jumps to a selected area, leaving behind a stinky cloud. Enemies caught in the cloud will get a damage. During jumping, the hero is invulnerable and cannot be controlled by the enemies. I recommend you to take a rune called Successful Trick and a spark Regeneration. With this set, Timmy at the moment of landing after a flight will restore some of his health. This will help a lot if you run with a low HP and an enemy leaves you any kind of periodic damage. You will get around 150 healing points. This is not too much, but it will help a lot in those situations. On a 15 level, this set can become useless. Third skill, Toxic Barrel. Timmy fires a barrel of radioactive waste forward and all the enemies getting under it will get damage and get poisoned with a big periodic damage. A passive skill, Wild Skill. Recharge time of Dirty Tricks is decreased by 30% for each target caught in a stinky cloud. Now it's time to talk about other runes and sparks. There's a great rune called Industrial Blasters. With it, Timmy leaves a fire on a tower, leaving a periodic damage and slowing a tower's attack speed. Therefore, you can easily push a lane with Timmy. The last rune, Beam Splitter. Instead of one shot, the first and second base attack launches 2 shots, but with decreased damage. This rune is useful cause Timmy starts to shoot much faster, getting a larger chance of leaving a critical or a pure damage. You can see on the screen a full set on Timmy with upgrading an order of skills and sparks. First, you should upgrade first skill. It is needed for farming jungle and a lane. Later, when you will get an average level, start to max a second skill, since at this level you usually get big fights and ganks from an enemy side, and Timmy will be needed on running away from that or appear on those fights. Timmy should stay on a lane and farm by a little his or enemy jungle. I recommend you to get in a team one of those heroes. Bluebird, Candy, Duncan, Skyly, Ether or A-Zone. Now we're getting closer to the end. Timmy is that kind of hero who can easily attack the enemies without any fear of dying, because at any time he can fly away from them and run. Try to steal the enemy jungle as much as you can and push lane. It's important for Timmy to have an ally with a good control over the enemies, so that Timmy can easily catch them with his barrel. That's it. Everything else depends on you and your gameplay style. Subscribe us on all our social medias and stay tuned for our new guides and news.